to Sean Izzo first. With this season and all this unfolding, and for y'all listening to this part, this episode, we're gonna dedicate next week's episode, going into the NFL season, like to all things like betting, or at least for week one, rather. Uh, but Sean Izzo, what is a particular player or particular prop you anticipate being highly lucrative coming into this upcoming season?
Um, I'm looking at Garrett Wilson, I'm running back Garrett Wilson from last year, um, of having a breakout season because, like I said, he still managed to crack 1,000 yards with Zachary Wilson and Trevor Siemian as his quarterbacks, which is absolutely astonishing, to say the very least. So I'm just looking for anything Garrett Wilson oriented in the realm of targets, catches, yards. I look for Aaron Rodgers to give him a heavy dose of that Devontae Adams treatment. So look for him to have a 2021, 2022 Devontae Adams type season. I don't think that's too far fetched. And another guy who I believe is going to catapult onto the scene this year. I think, bro, call me crazy. I know it's going to be a very run heavy offense, but as far as two rookies, I don't think one of these is going to be surprising. Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to have over 1,000 yards receiving this year. Kyler Murray will literally force feed him the ball. Um, great route runner, great route runner. But Lad McConkey, man, for the Chargers, I believe in this guy, bro. I don't know why, but very savvy route runner. Looks like he has some good hands. I think he will quickly become a go-to blanket for Justin Herbert because again, they don't have any receiver equity right now, any receivers that probably Justin really trusts that much. So two players to be on the lookout for, man. I think Lad McConkey and Garrett Wilson, which I don't think is going to be much of a secret either.
Do y'all think the start of the NFL season, in terms of like the success rate of betting, is similar to the start of the NBA season, or do you think it's different?
It's different, bro. Because it takes niggas a while to get it in football shape. And especially if you don't play a lot during the preseason, you can see the first couple games is kind of a little sluggish. And you don't really see people start to pick up pace really until week 3. Which will have been probably their last preseason game or first, you know what I mean? When you go by the numbers like that. So I don't think it's like basketball where motherfuckers come out the blocks blazing, they done played all summer. Like football is different, bro. You got to get in the football shape. You got to get a rhythm. You got to get a good team post. Now, a team can start out hot, but um, it's hard to gauge right now. But I don't think football kind of falls under that category.
That's a good note. That's a good note for the listeners. Don't treat it like the start of football season. Because football season, you can almost guarantee a nice 4 peat.